All right, guys, so Genshin Impact has been out now for about 3 months, right? End of September to upcoming end of December, right? And I've played the game a lot. I'm about AR50 almost, and I want to actually sit down now and give my 2 cents on what I think are some of the best and worst characters in the game. Now, this game is really different because almost every character, if not every character, is extremely viable in their own way. And if you know how to properly build somebody, then everybody's good. No one's really bad, right? That's why I like this game. So if you guys agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. Leave a like. We're going to jump in right with it, guys. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a tier below right here where it's going to be like an N8 tier because Ayaka, she moves like Mona. She's cool, but she's not out, right? Zhao, not out. Even though we know everything about Zhao, we have his talents, constellations, everything. It's not fair to, because I've never really experienced this guy, so I'm not going to do that. I wasn't in the closed beta, all right? Cool. So first character, Amber, will start off with her. I actually don't think she's terrible. This character could hit for 20k. I've seen it done before. I think what I don't really like about her, though, is her playstyle. Her playstyle is very, like, aim, charged, shot, kit, build, centered around, and I don't really like that. Like, playing both characters, I don't like the fact that you have to do, like, the precision aim, charge shots. Not a big fan of that. Not that I'm bad at it or anything. It's just not fun. And that is literally her playstyle. You play her like that, she'll deal an enormous amount of damage, but not really my cup of tea. But also being completely only built around that too, but she's definitely not bad to say the least. She's not a bad character. She's all right. She's all right on my eyes. Barbara, I think Barbara's pretty good, especially at C6. I'm going to be obviously talking about almost every character at C6 because the higher constellations you get, almost everybody in the game, if not everybody, just becomes extremely powerful. That's the whole point of constellations, right? Barbara at C6, she can revive at full HP to whomever dies, which is really convenient. She's literally Mercy from Overwatch. All she does is heal and revive. She can give you the little water wet effect as well, too, which is pretty cool for reactions. But me personally, she's all right. She's pretty good, to say the least. Not the biggest fan of her, but I like her spunky personality. But overall, I don't think she's bad. I think she's pretty good. Beidou, I think Beidou's a monster. I think this character is definitely A tier. She's a monster. She does enormous damage, and she also can scale extremely high damage off her counter. I've seen this character hit 100k. Like, that's insane, bro. That's actually insane, you know? Like, that blows my mind. For the longest time, people thought that Beidou, right? I think she's Russian. I don't know. People would always either put her like here or here or here, you know what I mean? Like, I actually think that she's worthy of an A tier character. She's very strong. Put her with a range slasher, one of her best weapons too, bruh. She deals damage. Give her a Greystone, prototype Anemus, however you say it. That thing is really strong for that too, but regardless, she's really good. She's really strong. I really like Claymores, and you'll see that in this video, but she's cool. She's cool, and I recently got her to C6, so I've been enjoying everything about her. C4 is actually busted. You don't even need her at 6, just get her to 4. But regardless, she's really strong. I love her. Bennett, this guy's actually busted. Actually OP. This guy's a wide radius with his ultimate, which could it also heals as well too, and it also gives you the reaction. It's really good with Sucrose's ultimate because it's on the ground. Sucrose will keep rising into the air. It's constant reactions, right? It's just all that swirl. This guy also just is built with a proper energy recharge kit set. This guy will constantly get his E back non-stop. It's like 2-3 seconds non-stop. And he can also deal an enormous amount of damage. His C1 makes it to where this guy shits out damage with his C1. Like, he gains so much into the attack just off that C1. If I'm not mistaken, he gets an additional 20% to his base attack. And he doesn't have any more restrictions on his healing for his HP. Sorry, not his healing, his HP. But yeah, this guy's nuts. He's nuts, man. Like, I think people are starting to wake up on this guy now. I think, like, diehard players have already known this guy's really good since day one. But, like, I think more people are starting to wake up on him now because, like, he's coming on the next banner. They put him in his shop so everybody could get him, right? Air quotes for free, because it's not really free. You have to summon to get that stuff, but you get what I mean. But yeah, that guy's a monster. Chongyun, I think Chongyun's good. I think he's good. I think he'll only get better as time goes on too. We have a 4-piece cryo set coming soon, which pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, has a 20% increase in crit damage, and also has an added 20% increase for a reason that I do not remember. It was another outlier reason, but in total, in theory, this guy should have 40% crit. So yeah, he'll deal an enormous amount of damage upcoming on 1.2. For now, he does good damage as well, too. He's really good reactions when it comes to characters like Diluc and Klee, since those two power characters just mincemeat with the melt damage. Obviously, two of the highest damage dealers in the game, right? Like, he's really good paired with them. He's literally Diluc's butt buddy, especially Diluc. This guy is similar to Diluc as well, too, in the grand scheme of when Diluc hits E, his blade has the pyro effect on it. Same thing with Chongyun, except for cryo. So it's really cool. You can get that constant reaction. But yeah, he's not a bad character for sure. He's definitely not a bad character. Speaking of Diluc, this guy's actually busted. Brain dead, busted character. Like, you really don't need to be good playing this guy. You hear me slamming because I'm putting hand sanitizer on, but you really don't need to be like the world's biggest brain. Like, there are some characters in this game that do take a lot of skill, like Beidou, like Klee. When it comes to Diluc, this guy, he murders damage. Like, if you want somebody that just does damage, yeah, he's your guy. He's actually your guy. All he does is damage, man. And it's instant pyro reactions as well, too. But the guy does a lot of damage. That's his biggest role. Now, he's not the best when it comes to, like, group brawl battles. He's extremely proficient in one-on-one battles versus his little sister over there, Klee. She's a monster when it comes to group battles. But Diluc, he's a lot better 1v1. That's his best situation. But, yeah, the guy's a monster. He deserves God tier. This guy's insane. Diona, I think people are still kind of sleeping on her. She's a very good character. I think she's extremely good, and I think that she was just kind of overshadowed from Xingqiu, obviously, that was recently put onto the Klee banner. You had the child banner as well, too, which was overshadowed by... I don't even know what was featured on the child banner, man. I'm gonna look this up. There was other characters on the child banner. Was it Beidou? You're asking the wrong guy. Oh, Ningguang! Yes, Ningguang and Beidou. Everybody and their mother wants to try Ningguang for the upcoming massive 1.1 event coming with Zhongli and Child and the boss fight and, you know, Ningguang playing a massive role. Everyone's excited to pull copies for her. Just get her. I feel like she was overshadowed. People also didn't really want to try her out. She's a monster, dude. She has really good burst healing. She puts on shields as well, too, which is extremely convenient. And the damage absorption for them is genuinely not bad at all. And her pool of healing is kind of similar to Bennett's as well, too, where it's a pool on the ground. So you constantly get that healing, but it's also cryo reactions if you wanted to get melt or freeze or superconduct. So I think she's kind of slept on. I think, again, too, she'll only get better as time goes on, right? Because she gives you shields, right? Everybody with shields is good. There's not a character that's bad with shields. Shields are nuts, dude. And I think it took this long for Zhongli to drop. For people to kind of realize is shields are insane. They make the game on easy mode. So she has that. She is good. She is definitely good. Plus, I think her C6 as well. I don't remember what it does, but I pulled it up here. I lied. The increasing incoming healing bonus, it's increased by 30% when her HP falls below or is equal to 50%. And the elemental mastery is increased by 200 when HP is above 50%, which is a very good C6. It's not bad at all. Build her properly. She will definitely heal up your team. Fischl, I think Fischl is OP. Like, Fischl is very powerful, dude. She's a very strong character. I think Oz is the GOAT, the literal GOAT. Oz is so good. Her ultimate to be able to disengage in fights and engage in fights, very convenient, very good. She's just so good when it comes to that, like, added support damage, you know what I mean, dude? And Oz is just one of the best supports in the game when it comes to dealing more damage, so it's great, man. We love Fischl. Not much to say about her. Everyone's played her. We love her. Jean, good burst healing for sure. Very boring, though, I will say that. She definitely has really good burst healing. Easily some of the best burst healing in the game, but boring to say the least. She is the most simple character in the game. You build her with attack percent scaling, since that's where it goes. Her healing scales up for attack. And that's really it. Like, her playstyle is really boring. I mean, the E was cool at first, but as you keep playing her, it starts to get old. But similar to Qiqi, every time you hit, the team gets healed, you know what I mean? And you can generate your ult pretty fast if you have another Anemo on your team, Venti, Sucrose, and yeah, I don't know, man. That's all I got to say about her. Like, she's a little boring to play, but she's definitely very good. Kaeya, I don't think he's bad either. He's all right. I think Kaeya will also get better as well, too. Similar to Chongyun, with the 4-piece cryo build coming soon with the gear. So we're just going to farm those domains on the stream. You already know. But Kyle's definitely a good character, to say the least. I think he slept on at C6. This guy's a monster. You'll hear me say slept on a lot because almost every character in this game is good. I don't think there's a bad character in this game at all. So people saying that like, oh, Amber's trash, Kaeya's trash, Lisa's trash, like, no. Like, they compare it to Diluc, like, I don't know, man. But Kaeya, no, at C6, he's an absolute monster. He's in the shop right now, and I know I was a little upset when I saw him in there, just like everybody else was. I feel like I have different reasons than everybody else. I kept pulling him. I have this guy like C4. So, oh my God, please. But then I recently was put on to the gospel that this guy at C6 is a monster, man. He is a monster. So, yeah, I would advise you get this guy to C6. Obviously, if you're free to play, don't worry about it. Don't even listen to what I'm saying. But if you're free to play and you get unlucky, then you keep getting Kaeyas, hey, you build this guy at C6, you're good. Even without C6, though, he's definitely not a bad support character. You know what I mean? Like, he's definitely not bad. He's definitely bad. Sorry, he's definitely not bad, to say the least. You know what I mean? Like, his secondary damage is really good. It can be really convenient for the team. And similar to Chongyun, slap this guy with a Diluc, bro, the melt reaction is going to be juice, fat damage, bro. Keqing, not much to say about her. She's really good. Her movement is easily some of the best in the game. Her ultimate is very flashy and very cool. She reminds me of like Ness and Mewtwo put together. It's really cool. She's so cool. And this is a giant meme on my channel that I could not for the life of me pull Keqing. I recently pulled her in the beginning of the month, bro. December 4th, 10 days from today, bro. I'm so happy that I pulled her. I really am. And my box is complete. I own everybody in the game. I do own everybody in the game now, man. And she's already built. She's done. It's delicious, bro. I just got to get her artifacts and we're good. But this character, she is so good. I don't even have her fully built and she is so good. She deals an enormous amount of damage. Her movement is clean. It's crisp. You know what I mean? It's also very good in the brawl, dude. Like, that ultimate is really good for group battles. And you'll hear me say a lot in comparison to group battles, in comparison to solo battles, because a lot of characters are strong in each one. Only a few are really strong IMO, at least in both at the same time, but like Diluc, God tier one-on-one. Klee, literally, she's both. She's just good. One-on-one, group battles where she super excels, but she can do it all. Speaking of Klee, bro, I've been gassing her up a lot. She's actually one of the best characters in the game, dude. I made like 3 videos when this character first dropped, bro. She's actually insane, man. This character is nuts. Now, she easily takes, IMO at least, some of the highest skill in the game to properly use. Some people don't think that she's nearly that good. I've seen people put her here. I've seen people put her here. I don't see people put her anywhere lower than here. So if you have her down here, you're a little weird. But a lot of people don't really understand her. And by that, I mean, like, she has, like, cancels. She recently found, literally a week ago, there's new tech being found for this character all the time. She has a roll animation cancel, which is really good to help out her clunky movement. Because she's so short and stubby, she has clunky movement, right? That's just what happens when you have really short characters. Like when you play Jean, she's really good for movement, for moving, for running. Same with Keqing, because they're tall, they have longer legs. But smaller characters, they're not the best when it comes to that. You know what I mean? So Klee struggles with that being clunky, but people are finding animation cancels and dash cancels and movement charge cancels that makes this character look extremely OP. And I think she is extremely OP. She is a monster. She was easily one of the biggest banner must summons in the game. Like, if you didn't summon for her, I'm sorry, but she's nuts. Unfortunately, a lot of mobile players don't think she's that good, and I don't blame them because it's really hard to do her charge attacks on mobile and get all the timing right, you know what I mean? So some people don't think she's good, but in reality, just buy a computer. Right? Like, just buy a computer, man. What are you doing? Lisa, we're just gonna blow through this because I don't want this video being like 30 minutes. Lisa, she's all right. I think her E's solid. I actually think her E's low-key sleeper, dude. Like, it's quick reactions, you know what I mean? She has some cancel animations as well, too, for her teleport when she does the auto attack. So, really fun character to actually play. A really fun character to actually play, and she's super fucking hot. Mona, I've seen this character deal 500k to 1 million damage. Mona is actually broken. Her movement is broken. Her exploration is broken. Her damage is broken. Her ultimate is broken. Her charge attack is broken. And C2, it auto charge attack after your full auto combo. She's broken as shit. She is stupid. She is stupid. But I love her. Easily best girl. But she's also stupid, okay? She's so stupid. Get Mona. If she's ever featured in a banner, for whatever reason, they feature another 5-star character, I'm telling you, bro, get this character. Ningguang, very strong character. Deals enormous amount of damage. She was the Geo DPS god before Zhongli. I think she's also kind of sleeping at the beginning of the game, but now as we're like, 3 months in now, it's still very early into the game. People starting to figure it out now. Very strong character. She also has some charge animation cancel as well too. So there's some little brain tech to her, but all in all, really good. And her wall's dope, and her ultimate is slashy. Noelle, one of the most slept on characters in the game. People still don't understand this character. People still don't play this character. People still don't really talk about this character. I'm telling you, she can deal one of the highest damage in the game. Obviously, I know I'm going to talk about it with her C6. I know it's unfair, but IMO, at least, she's one of the most busted C6s in the game. I genuinely believe IMO, she has one of the most busted C6s in the game. Moving to put her down here, I don't think she deserves a spot at all. She's a defense-oriented character, so she scales based off her defense. She can heal as well, too. She has small regenerative properties, not a lot, but it's something decent enough for her, right? Not anything, obviously, of well to compare to, like, Jean and Qiqi, but, it's something good for her. She's Geo, so instant crystallization, so, like, your defense is high, their defense gets low, you deal more damage, it's an all W, right? And her C6 is insane because it says sweeping time increases Noelle's attack by an additional 50% of her defense. And additionally, every enemy defeated during the skill's duration, it adds 1 second to the duration up to 10 seconds total. She's an actual monster. Her range is also absurd. I think this character is slept on. I think as we get more Geo characters, people start to figure this character out because we like fed this character right away. So people didn't really want to use her because we were fed her, right? Which I get. But I think overall, as time goes on, she'll only get better. People will just pull more of her. Eventually, a year from now, almost everybody will have this character at C6, right? I hope, right? If not, whatever. But she's an absolute monster. And when I get her to C6, I will give you that showcase because I have her at C5. I literally need one more. Qiqi, absurd. Not much to say about her. Instant cryo reactions. You can get freeze, you can get superconduct, you can get melt. Her burst healing is absurd. Easily the best factually in the game, statistically speaking. It is insane. Her heals is absurd. I've seen this character heal from 0 to full. She's insane. She doesn't deal any damage at all. She literally does not, and I think it's a little disappointing. But it's okay. It's okay. She's a healer. So it's okay. It's okay. She's legendary. Razor, very strong character. Deals absurd damage. Easily one of the coolest designs in the entire game. Not much to say about him. He's just really strong, all right? He's just like, he also has a stand, man. He's cool. And he's really strong. He's also Shigaraki's voice actor. Who else we got next? We got Sucrose. I think Sucrose is a good character. I think she'll also get better over time. I think I'd realistically put her here. But me personally, I want to experiment with her. I used to think that she was like kind of here, I'm not gonna lie. Then I pulled her. I love her design, by the way. But she's a good character for sure. She's actually diet Venti. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's budget Venti. So if you didn't get Venti, you're okay with Sucrose. You're okay with Sucrose. Good character. Child, this guy's absurd. He did some of the highest damage output in the game. This guy literally just bricks for damage. I've seen people speed run with this guy to deal damage. I've seen this guy scale for 350,000 damage with his ultimate. This guy's absurd. He's very flashy. I love the reaction as well too. It's almost like a Discord orb with Zenyatta. I play a lot of Overwatch, so I'm making a lot of comparisons. But it's almost like a Discord orb with Zenyatta with this guy, to where if you charge shot somebody, they'll always kind of have that little homing water effect on them. So for a certain amount of time, it's Pog, bro. It's Pog, all right? Child is poggers, man. I think he's a little overshadowed now. People stop playing him. It's like the Woody, it's like the Toy Story image where they drop Buzz and they pick up Woody, or it was drop Woody and pick up Buzz all the way around. That was a Child and Zhongli. Zhongli came out, everybody stopped giving a shit about Child, all right? Let's not forget, like, Child's insane, bro. The MC is definitely a good character. I think his character will definitely get better over time. The MC is getting really good now because Zhongli came out. So the Geo's getting a lot of use. I think the Anemo version will get a lot of use come Zhao. The Anemo version was getting a lot of use when Venti first dropped. So I think when another Anemo character drops, specifically an Anemo DPS nuker character drops, like Zhao is going to be a DPS dedicated character. Yeah, that's when the Anemo one's going to get a lot of use, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see where that goes, right? But all in all right now, very good. Very, very good character. Good character. This character will only get better as time goes on because they're going to keep getting more versions of them, right? Like Pyro versions, Electro versions. It'll happen soon, right? Venti. TLDR. This guy's nuts. He's easily one of the best brawl characters in the game when it comes to the group battle. He literally has insane crowd control. Probably the best in the game. He's up there with like Sucrose and Klee. This guy's, again, like literally, he makes things kind of like a little bit on easy mode IMO because he can just group everybody together and deal an enormous amount of damage. He's easily the best character for exploration. He's so good for that, dude. The guy's a monster. So good on getting to places, right? Love the kid. He's great. He's also a god. Like, actually, a god. So we're going to put him a god tier. Xiangling. Very good character. I think her ultimate is very, very, very fun. You keep getting the constant damage and bounce effect, so you can do some really cool flashy combos, that little bounce effect when they're hopped up in the air. She gets a power reaction. She's actually just better Amber because they both have like little like creatures, right? I think every Pyro character is a creature, right? I don't know Klee's. Oh, and she's got the old little like wisp things, and you know, Diluc's got an owl, and Xingling's got a bear, and Amber's got a bear, right? They're both bears, right? Something like that. I don't know, man. But they always have something to it. Like Xinyan, I think is different. She has like a guitar, but I don't know. Maybe she has something. I have to try her more. But yeah, Xingling, she's definitely a good character. Very good to say the least. Xingqiu is OD, man. Xingqiu's OD, bro. This guy's nuts, man. He's actually nuts. This guy has damage reduction with his E, and you can get it. You can do it twice. His ultimate is easily one of the most fun ultimates in the game, bro. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh card of the Raining Swords, bro. It's so tight every time you swack. Whether it is you do with the arrows, your pole, your claymore, dude. Even doing it with arrows is OD, bro. Put this guy with Fischl, boom. Easily IMO, in my opinion, the best support in the game until they turn a better support. I thought Fischl was the best support. Then I started using this guy. Yeah, he's OD. I actually did not think he was like all that when I first got him. Yeah, he's OD. He obviously gets better with constellations, and he's kind of one of those characters where you kind of must have constellations. But he's very, very, very OD. Xinyan, I really like her. I actually think that she's a good character. I think as time goes on and I experiment with her more, my opinion will change. Maybe I'm sleeping on her. Maybe she deserves to be here. Maybe I'm sleeping on her, but I definitely don't think that she is anything below than where I'm going to put her right now. I've been playing with her for a little bit. She's easy at top tier waifu as well, too. I've been playing with her for a little bit. She's a good character, to say the least. I'd like to try her out some more, but her whole real gimmick is very cool. Shout out my chocolate queen. And last but not least, Zhongli. The most controversial one I left for last because everybody has different opinions on this guy. They think he's trash. They think he's all right. They think he's overrated. They think he's, you know, he's very good. Some think he's broken. I'm the one that thinks he's broken. This character is OD absurd broken, man. He's actually broken, dude. Dude, this guy can deal enormous damage with his ultimate. Enormous damage. The Jade Shield is goated. You take actual 0 damage with that bitch. The pillars are great. It helps you generate your ultimate extremely fast, especially if you build the energy recharge kit, right, where you can get it again, right? I don't think you should really build this guy as like a DPS character. The energy recharge build for him is easily the best. 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Archaic. I think that is the best build for him in the game. Some run Bloodstained Gladiator, 2-piece. Sure, but I'm not here to do damage with his pole. I don't care about his pole. You know what I mean, dude? Like, I just don't. I don't care about his pole, and I think that's a big issue in the game right now. Everybody's whining about this guy because they care about his pole. Oh, his pole does like no damage, bro. Like Diluc, Keqing, freaking Child, all their like physical damage is insane. What about Zhongli? Bro, he's not meant to do that. If everything else that he does deals enormous damage and he literally could take 0 damage with that Jade Shield, right? Why would you want this guy to also be able to do like 5k per hit? Like a Diluc. That doesn't even make any sense, bro. What? Regardless, he has the best ultimate in the game. He has the best shield in the game. And that shield is one of the best. That shield alone is its own character and deserves its own tier spot. That shield is OD. This guy is god tier for almost everything in the game, especially exploration. Dude, mining has been made easier. We had Claymore characters. All right, cool. We had Klee. Okay, this is god tier. And now we have this guy where it's all instant. So, love it. But yeah, this is what I think of the game right now, guys. All of this could change. Like I said, cryo characters are getting a major buff. Hydro characters are getting a major buff. So, who knows, man? See, me personally, I want more Hydro characters. I feel like it's the most underwhelming element right now in the game. So, I would like some more Hydro characters. You know, to say the least, I would. We'll see where that goes. Yo, Hydro Claymore soon. We'll see. Guys, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I insane? Do you agree? Leave a like down below, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.